So, Gingell,
A clock?
why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the toilet?
You have to tell me, mate.
I think it is because the P is silent. Welcome to Get Lost.
Get Lost on air.
That was pain.
Fuck's sake.
Welcome to Get Lost, everybody.
Welcome back, everyone. You can tell when I don't have enough time to think of a joke or come up with a joke, I have to Google a really shitty one. Somehow it's tradition now for me to start with a really shit joke.
No, we don't spend time trying to find a good joke. Instead, what we'll do is just, what you will do is
just Google.
Find a shit one instead.
Yeah, well, I like to think that the chat that comes after makes up for the shit joke. That's what I tell myself.
And that's called cognitive dissonance.
Is it? Whoa! They're words I've never heard before in my life.
I think I've just made... I don't know if that's true, to be honest.
Well, there you go. Fun word of the day for you all, or two words. Cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, he's got it.
Smashed it. Absolutely smashed it out. So I think what we should start with is, even though this episode comes out on Monday evening, so after the Euros are finished and we know the fucking score, for our time, in 4 hours, 3.5 hours is kickoff for the final of the Euros.
First time we've reached the final of a competition in 55 years.
That's fucking insane. Not just the Euros, any competition.
It kind of feels like the entire country's on cocaine at the moment.
It does, doesn't it? And the whole of Europe hate us. And I'm loving it.
Did I tell you about this? I asked for an opinion of the English from someone before who's from Holland.
Right.
And they said that the perception is that we're all like Etonian, like do you know what that means?
No.
Like Boris Johnson's kind of high school, you know, that kind of shit with like all the posh boys in the straw fucking hats and they're all like snobby. Yeah, apparently that's kind of like the view of Britain. Like that's what everyone just thinks Britain's
God,
like.
they want to fucking head to London today because that is not what is going on in London. Everyone's shouting, like, they're chanting, you can shove your calzone up your ass in London at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
You can shove your calzone.
Like, I went to fucking... I went to a restaurant last night, got myself a nice chicken burger. Every Italian dish on the menu was crossed out because they weren't serving any Italian food.
No way.
Yeah, and we were like, is it just a joke that it's crossed out? And they were like, nope, we're not doing anything Italian until the final because England have to beat Italy.
Oh my God, mate.
And they had cocktails. They had cocktails named after all the players on the team. It was pretty fucking cool.
I'm trying to think of what a good one would be.
They didn't even have puns. They were just like the Cane and the Southgate, the Sterling.
There's me going Pickford. Sex and the Stones.
Sex and the Stones. Purple Cane.
What's that?
Purple Cane.
Purple Cane. Yeah.
Go
Jesus Christ.
Easy.
They should outsource this shit.
They should. We should be fucking bar managers. Probably not. Fuck working in hospitality.
No, but it's actually the worst job. Shout out to anyone who does that because, like, there is nothing more soul destroying than being a waiter.
Especially this weekend.
You're fucking hell.
Fuck working in a pub that's showing the football this weekend.
It was events like that made me realise that having a 9 to 5 is actually superior.
Yeah, me too. When I had my first 9 to 5 job, I left school and straight away got the 9 to 5 while you lot were all still working in hospitality. And I was like, fuck, I want to go and work in hospitality. Like, I'm missing out. And then I did, and I'm like, fuck, what a silly move.
Yeah, it's a big mistake, to be honest. I wasted many years doing hospitality work.
They just fucking rinse you of all your joy and energy.
Oh, man. It's actually such hard work. I swear office jobs are, like, bare easy compared to because, like, even in my job, I work, like, most of the day, but I'll do, like, more hours than I would have done said doing like bar work and stuff, I'll get way more tired doing bar work.
Yeah.
Just because you're just on your feet, moving, having to deal with so many people. Like,
you do like a 10-hour shift and only get a 20-minute break.
yeah.
What the fuck?
And you're only getting paid like
lunch that
60
quick.
quid for it because you're 18.
Yeah. It's so shit, innit?
It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Like,
But respect to anyone who fucking does it because it's horrible.
and
I
you're
think
bringing over
everyone
the
should
food
have
to like
to.
mouthy customers as well, and they're not happy. And it's like, well, it's not me, it's the chef, but you've got to take the hit. You know, like, I didn't actually cook these potatoes and serve them to you, believe it or not.
It's not my fault the chicken's underdone, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
I just used to give away free shit. I'd be like, you know what? Bottle of wine on me.
No, really?
And I just wouldn't tell the company. Don't tell anyone that.
Oh my days, they don't count that. They don't count that.
Fuck it. I think everyone did it. So they were just like, you know what? I think we know that people are just giving away free shit.
Jesus.
Yeah. But I think what we should do is we should now say our predictions and then we'll see when the episode comes out and when the final happens whether we were right or not.
Yeah,
It will look really stupid if we are completely way off. Because
but
the
if
episode
we're
comes
spot on, bro, we've actually got to hail ourselves as footballing geniuses, really.
Fuck yeah. All right. So what do you reckon?
I think it's going to go to extra time, and I think it's going to be very similar to the Denmark game. Not the Denmark.
Yeah,
the Denmark game.
Yeah, Denmark game.
Yeah, I think it'll be 1-1, and I think England win it in extra time. Just because our bench is superior. Our bench is far superior to the Italian bench.
Ooh. See, I just don't think we're going to win.
Really?
I
You
really
don't think we're going to win it?
I don't.
Bro, the boys have smashed every game they've played.
Yeah, but so have Italy, clearly, because they wouldn't be here if they hadn't.
Yeah, but
The same can be said about both sides.
Italy have had some pretty ropey ones though on the way up.
I haven't watched
That's
them.
the thing. Like they played Austria, right? Austria are shit.
Yeah.
Like Austria are very shit, and Austria almost beat them in the round of 32,
Ooh.
round of 16, I think actually.
All right, fuck it. I'll go 2-1 to England.
No, mate, don't let me talk you out of it.
No, fuck
Don't
it.
let me talk you out of it, bro.
I'm
You got
supporting the
to
boys.
commit. You've already
the boys. Who wouldn't support the boys at a time like this?
Mate, you're already in the same category as the French right now.
Can you imagine just stand in the middle of them fucking London crowds that are going on right now and just shouting, England are going to lose. It is not coming home. You would get beaten the fuck up.
That'd be it. It was like the Irish guy at the UFC. No, it wasn't Irish. He was like, I think he's like American or something. He was in the UFC after the McGregor fight. He was in the toilets and he shouted, "Fuck the Irish," and he got beaten the shit out of immediately.
Well, that was a silly move, wasn't it? That was a very silly move. Speaking of, let's move on from football podcasts and move on to MMA. Did you see what happened to McGregor
Oh mate.
last night? Is it last night or today? Something.
Yeah, I think it was last night.
He was fighting someone. Don't know who he was fighting. I'm not really into it, but I just saw the picture of his fucking snapped ankle.
It was Dustin Poirier. Mate, it was actually rough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't look like he weighs much either.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, and he's just fallen back and snapped his ankle. Like, how? Do you see Joe Rogan go up to him immediately afterwards?
No?
Yeah, Joe was like, "Oh, you know, this is obviously a disappointing fight. Things haven't gone quite to plan."
I want you on my podcast.
He's just sat there with a broken ankle.
Fuck's sake, Joe.
He's there with a broken ankle, and Joe Rogan's just like, "Yeah. So how's it been going?"
Read the room, Joe, for God's sake.
And McGregor's just getting angrier and angrier. And it was like, Jesus, man, this guy is just like, he's going to be out for like 2 years or some shit.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the end for him, isn't it? He'll be too old by the time he's fully repaired.
Well, he's been on the decline anyway, to be honest. Like, I haven't been watching MMA that closely, but
No, neither have I.
he has, like, he lost to quite a few people. He lost to Khabib and he lost to that other lad. Fucking knows what his name is.
Logan Paul?
Yeah, that's it, Logan Paul.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'm starting to think, though, that that Jake Paul fight might actually be a good idea for McGregor at this point.
Yeah. Well, not if he fucking loses. Can you imagine? I'm already getting a bit fed up with the McGregor shtick. Like,
I think everyone is at this point,
Yeah.
especially when he's like, if he was undefeated, it would be legendary. But like, he's lost like 3 times now.
it's like, come on, mate, just fucking stop the act.
It's like, come on, you're not Billy Big Bollocks when you're losing all your fights. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't get footballers in press conferences just banging on about how good they are just after losing every game. Like,
no, they can barely fucking think when they.
you know what I mean? Like, it's like Jeremy Corbyn coming out of the election going, "Oh no, but you see what I fucking did there? we put on one hell of a show, though, didn't we?
Undefeated, but Jeremy, you just lost. Yeah, but fucking still.
Have you got a whiskey company?
Great entertainment for you all.
The government is nothing without me."
I'm the world's greatest politician.
Except for everyone that beat me.
Oh dear. Yeah, well.
Speaking of which,
yes.
I think it's going to be interesting the next election, right?
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I do think it's going to be interesting because of everything that's happened in the Tory party. For anyone who isn't from the UK, the Tories are the right wing in the UK.
Yeah, they're like the Trumps, the Republicans, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. They're like the Republicans. And so there's been so much like drama around them, like Boris pissing everything up, Dominic Cummings, Hancock having an affair. Like, do you reckon they're gonna
fucked it, haven't they?
Like, if they win the next election, bro, what the hell does that say about the people?
They have. If they win the next one, then we're never getting a Labour Party fucking
That's
Prime
it,
Minister
bro.
again, are we?
We've officially been brainwashed. That's what's happening. Like, there is no recovering psychologically from another Tory win.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, Labour should just disband at that point. Like,
everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong.
mate, like, we're one of the like biggest COVID deaths in the world, despite being one of the like not biggest countries. Everyone's cheating on everyone. It's a chaos. Boris had an affair. Hancock had an affair.
Everyone's breaking fucking social distancing guidelines and stuff.
Literally, Preeti Patel rejects taking the knee. Like, like everything that they could have done wrong, they did wrong.
It's just been a shit show. Absolute shit show.
So it's going to be very embarrassing for all of us if they win again.
But it's so entertaining. Imagine having imagine having a government who was doing the right thing. We'd all be bored, wouldn't we? What would you talk about?
Bro, our podcast would go down the drain.
It would be fucked. Imagine having someone that you can't do a good impression of.
Trying to do a fucking impression of Keir Starmer. Oh,
Christ.
God. So yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. What I'm hoping, actually, no, they've already chosen their candidate. Keir Starmer is quite a boring bloke, but I'm hoping it's going to be like in America, where Joe Biden, like, he's a bit of a boring bloke as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's going to be a bit like him, and that everyone wants a boring bloke after a while.
Yeah, because Trump was a bit too much, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Don't know if you noticed, but he was a bit much.
No, I didn't clock that.
But then again, that gave people something to talk about for fucking 8 years, didn't it?
Yeah, facts. Every comedian, man.
Yeah, Saturday Night Live was all about Trump for about fucking 2 years.
Oh, mate, they made so much money off Trump. Trump made so many people so much money.
Yeah. He did. He probably made a lot of people lose money as well, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I was in isolation this week. Did I tell you?
No, you
I didn't tell you. I was in isolation this week. And it sucks. It fucking sucks.
Well, you been fully off work? You just been at home?
Yeah, fully off work, yeah. So I got it was on the NHS track and trace app thing.
Okay. So,
and
yep.
I didn't, it told me that last Monday I came in contact with this person, or the Monday before, whenever it was. But I didn't use the app at all on that day, so it must have just known where I was. But they didn't tell me that I came in contact with this person who had COVID until fucking 5 days after I came in contact with them. So basically, I only had to isolate for 5 days after that because I'd already done half of my days, but I wasn't isolating because they didn't tell me.
And by that point, you've already seen like bare people. Like.
Yeah, and if I had it, I'd have infected fucking everyone.
Have you taken a test?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fresh as a daisy. I'm clear.
But you still got to isolate, even though that makes no sense at all.
I know, because apparently you could be carrying it or something. Oh, it's fucking stupid. I was so bored. Do you know what? It was like I had just been diagnosed with herpes, or it was like some horrific sexual disease, and I had to tell my parents, because I went downstairs and I went, Mum, Dad, I've got to isolate. And they were like, what? No. I was like, yeah, God. Unfortunately, I've got, look at my phone. And yeah, it feels like you're coming out as a disease-ridden human.
So you need to tell me that you've been off for 5 days, you've come up with one video idea.
I knew that. There's no creative no creative juices flowing when you're sitting there doing nothing.
You had 5 days to think by yourself, doing nothing in your bedroom, and all you could come up with was one idea.
And tell me what that idea is.
Most calories burnt in a day. Bro.
And I'll tell you why.
You came up with going for a run. That was the best you could come up with.
Because I was fucking missing it. I was sitting there, couldn't go to the gym. The only thing I could do was use my workout equipment here. And I was like, I want to go for a run. Fuck it. As soon as I get out of isolation, we're doing a challenge where we burn fuckloads of calories.
Oh, that's close.
I watched a lot of Love Island, and I watched a lot of Pixar films.
Oh man, that sounds like a rough week.
It was so boring. The first day of isolation, I watched 4 episodes of Love Island.
Jesus Christ. As if isolation isn't rough enough. Like.
No. I don't know why I'm torturing myself, but I'm so into it as well.
Is it any good this year?
No, it never is really, but like, I'm hoping it will get good.
So how many episodes in are you?
I am now about 12 or 13.
About 12, and you're still hoping it's going to get good.
Yeah, it's been on for 2 weeks.
You're going to get like a month in and be like, oh, well, that was a waste of time.
I literally will. It goes on for 2 months. They're in that villa for 2 whole months.
You been watching Wimbledon at all?
No, but I did watch today in the gym on the screen.
Yeah.
The fucking wheelchair tennis. How the fuck do they play wheelchair tennis?
The fucking buys that you must have.
That is so much more effort than normal tennis. It's so much more impressive.
You got like placing a shot in the corner just screws the other team up so much, doesn't it?
Fucking. Oh, Andy Murray's just there, like, playing a casual game of tennis, having a lovely rally, and these poor wheelchair guys are like... It's crazy.
That's crazy,
they at least give them a smaller court. Like, it's a bit harsh giving them the same one.
Or, like, automatic wheelchairs. You know what I mean? Like, why have they got to be manual, for fuck's sake?
I've just come up with an idea.
Right, is this another edition of Get Lost Crazy Sports?
Yes. We do like wheelchair tennis, but it's remote control wheelchairs, and it's a team of 2. One guy in the wheelchair and one guy on the sidelines controlling the wheelchair like a remote control car. So the guy in the wheelchair's just got to sit there and try and hit the ball when he gets there, and the other guy's actually making him move.
Oh my gosh. That'd be difficult because you've got to be able to gauge how your controller, I suppose, your operator is.
Yeah.
how he's gonna guide you.
Exactly. That would be such an entertaining sport.
That'd be carnage, mate. That'd be carnage, especially if you got 2 of them. Like,
yeah.
If they made it really fast as well, it'd be cool as fuck. Like,
it would. I think they need to I think all sports are getting a bit boring now. They need to up the ante a bit. So with wheelchair tennis, do exactly what I've just said. With football, why are 11 players on each side just going for one ball? They need to add a couple more balls in there.
And like, let them dope.
Yeah.
Let them dope.
Exactly.
Get them on every kind of drug. I mean, some of them are doing it anyway, so like, you might as well let them all do it.
Let them all do it. Chuck like 2 extra balls in there, so there's at least 3 balls at any one time. because only 2 people can be on the ball at once, pretty much. So chuck 2 more balls in there and give the others something to do. Well, the others are just sort of watching, aren't they?
I know what you mean. It does feel a bit like that with football. Like you're just watching everyone run. That's
yeah.
Like they're just running around for ages. Like not many people ever have the ball. There's only like two other people, two people the max that have the ball at a time.
Exactly. You could go a whole football game without even touching the ball.
You can't. You definitely can't.
You could. I'm pretty certain you could.
You could. I'm be surprised if anyone's done that.
If you chuck 2 more balls in there, you could make one big ball that goes in there and one smaller ball. And like the smaller ball, it is more fucking goal. You get like 2 goals if you score it. And the big ball, you get like half a goal if you score it. That way, it makes it way more
harder.
interesting.
It'd be harder. Surely you do the other way around because it'd be more difficult to get the bigger ball in.
I suppose. What if we made the bigger ball really, really heavy so it also hurts to kick?
Yeah, that's a good plan.
And put it fucking light it on fire as well.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Give them batons and attack dogs. Fuck it.
Literally, because I'm obviously a big fan of Harry Potter. I've been listening to like all the Quidditch games on that. That sounds way more interesting than just a game of football.
Yeah,
because there's more to do, isn't there?
Have you ever seen actual Quidditch being played though?
I have, and it's so cringy. It's the cringiest thing.
It's just pain, isn't it? Like it's pain. Like, everyone's all dressed up, like
God. Like at
they've
least
all got their broomsticks. They're all running around with the broomsticks. Sorry?
If you want to play a game of Quidditch, yeah, fine. Just don't bring your broomstick. Like leave that aspect out of it.
It's just a giant impediment at that point, isn't it?
Exactly. Like a fucking sport like that where you got 2 balls that you just smash into each other, like into the other players. 1 ball you've got to score and 1 ball you've got to catch. That's quite a cool game. Just leave the broomsticks out of it, for God's sake. You all look like right idiots.
The best part of Quidditch is the gimp suit snitch.
What?
You know, the snitch is like a little man in a gimp suit, isn't it? And you got to try.
Is it? I haven't seen.
Yeah, he's a little man in a gimp suit. You just got to fucking. like one of those like full body like cold.
He's got little fairy wings on his. Oh my God! Imagine you're at work and like the guys are like, "Oh, what are you doing this weekend?" And you go, Well, to be honest with you, mate, I'm playing a bit of Quidditch." And if they're a Harry Potter fan, they might be like, "Oh, do you know what? Doesn't sound too bad. What position you playing?" "Oh, well, I'm the snitch." I'm the snitch.
Oh my God. I wait till about 60 minutes into the game. I put on my gold morph suit and I just run around the field. Trying to avoid all the other players.
Oh my fucking God. That's so stupid. I didn't know it was a real person. I just assumed that there was like a tennis ball that people were chucking about.
No, because it's got to be self-controlling, isn't it?
Oh, fuck's sake.
It's got to have a will of its own.
Or just don't add the snitch in there.
Oh my God. How long into the relationship do you reckon you wait until you tell your partner you're the snitch on Sundays?
You just have to tell her that you're playing football. And then she goes, "Oh, can I come watch you play football one day?" No, absolutely not.
Imagine she like tracks you with a GPS tracker. She's got your like Find My Friend's Snapchat or some shit. And then she goes, "Oh, I'm going to go surprise him at his big game." She fucking rolls up and you're there just like putting this like full gold bodysuit on. Your little fairy wings, like hiding your face. You're like, "Alan, get ready." Someone slaps your ass as you run to the pitch.
And you're like, that Find My Friends thing, it shows the route you've taken, doesn't it? So she'd zoom in and see you just fucking darting about.
Oh my God. Turns up and there's like 10 blokes trying to chase. And then they catch you and you have to like wiggle around and like try to resist. You're just on the floor just squirming, trying to get out of it.
And all the people chasing you have a fucking broomstick in between their legs as well. Oh my God.
There's no recovery. I think you gotta wait till marriage for that. I think, honestly,
yeah,
you've got to be legally binded before you can tell that part of yourself.
Oh, it's such a funny image. I didn't realise it was an actual person dressed up as a snitch. That's fucking hilarious. I suppose they can't really do it any other way, can they?
No, because like I say, it's got to control itself. Because the snitch is meant to be a bit of a cheeky bugger.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's funny though. It's funny.
Fucking hell, that is funny. Oh my god. No. Could you? So you could have it on a bit of wire, like a tennis ball on a bit of wire. It's attached to a rig up there that just moves about.
Yeah. I mean, it'd be difficult to set that all up, to be honest.
It would. It wouldn't.
That's quite the contraption.
Quidditch doesn't really have the pull that it does in the films, or that football has in real life.
No.
Maybe if it did, they probably would do something like that. But it's just a bunch of fucking weird people playing it in the park.
Exactly. Oh my god, it's so funny. It makes me kind of want to play it now.
I really do want to play it. That's the thing.
It's one of those things that like always get too embarrassed to play. It's like ultimate frisbee, bro. Like I know I shouldn't feel ashamed to play it, but I'm all right at ultimate frisbee.
Ultimate frisbee's fun,
and it's good fun. So I was like, it's one of those things that I wouldn't want to tell anyone I play.
Yeah,
but I do want to fucking play.
Yeah, exactly. Who doesn't love a bit of ultimate frisbee?
It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Great fun, isn't it? It's very competitive.
Yeah, it can get quite aggressive as well.
You get the people, like, obviously you throw a frisbee like that, like the normal way.
Yeah.
But you get the people who do it like this way. And
yeah.
Spin it that way. It's mad.
I don't know, what would you call that technique? It's like a...
That's the, if that's sort of the backhand, so that's the forehand throw,
that's what it'd be.
It's like skimming rocks.
Yeah. And they do it like such accuracy, such speed, and the fucking frisbee just flies flat like a stone over water. It's crazy.
Madness. How many skips do you think you could get on a rock? If I got you the perfect skimming stone, how many skims do you think you could get?
12.
12?
12, bro. I'll back myself, yeah.
We're on flat water as well, so yeah, 12.
Yeah, I reckon 12. Give me like enough water, enough flat water.
It's like the ocean, but there's no waves.
Oh, perfect, mate. Like, if I threw it from like the west side of Ireland, like, I reckon I could hit Florida.
Fucking hell, in 12 skips.
Yeah,
man,
bro, I've got quite the
big jumps. I've got quite the arm.
Jumping over wind turbines on the way over.
Oh my god.
There's a fisherman just about his business. Just fucking perfect pebble just passes past him.
Just skims over his boat.
Yeah, I reckon. How many do you reckon?
I don't think I could do 12. I think I could do 15.
You don't reckon you could do 15?
No, I think I could.
You think you could do 15?
Yeah, smash out 15.
Are we talking first attempt, or are we having like
no, you get
a good hour
attempts
to practice?
No, okay, yeah. So if I gave you an hour,
yeah,
you have to get the most skims that you can within the hour.
Yeah.
So like, I give you the rocks, and I go, right, you've got an hour to get the fucking most amount of skims.
Okay. 20. I reckon 20.
Do you think 20?
I think I could do 20. I'd be tired as fuck by the end of it. This is a
cave.
Video idea if I've heard one.
It is, isn't it?
This is a video idea.
We've got so many good ideas that we need to do when we're together, but we rarely are.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you need to move to Manchester.
That's the only solution. Get me up to money.
Exactly. I mean, just move there. I'm not gonna fucking move down now, am I? Jesus.
Oh dear.
But I want to hear, because this is always an interesting conversation as far as okay, that wasn't making any sense, so I'm gonna you know when you just don't know how to talk,
stick with it. Oh, all
the
time, mate. Literally most of the time I'm doing this podcast, I start saying stuff like I'm doing right now, saying stuff, and I don't know where I'm going with it. No idea where it's going to end up.
Okay, I got halfway through that sentence and I thought this isn't going to make sense.
Yeah. But okay, try again.
What I was trying to say was,
yep.
Jesus, George Orwell, eat your heart out. I want to hear why you dropped Animal Fight into our talking point chat. Because I love talking about animals fighting.
So do I. Because I thought if we run out of things to do, we can just name 2 animals and see what they'll fucking... who's going to win.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to do that.
And like, what about if you were to fight an animal? If I was to put you in a fight against a lion, what would you do? What's your plan of attack?
Honestly?
Yep.
I'd have to get over the fear first because I'd absolutely shit myself.
Yeah. Me
That'd be
too.
my first instinct, 100%.
Yeah.
So trying to get through that would be an absolute nightmare. It'd be hard not to just succumb to death at that point. If
It
I'm being
would. You just
honest.
got to be like, fuck it, take me. I
Yeah.
know I'm not going to win this.
I would like start like fucking, turning into like Mike Tyson, just like leaning back, juggling my fists.
Put 'em
Like,
out,
give
Steve.
us, give us. What have you got? Come at me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the best strategy would actually just be to run towards it.
Do you think?
Yeah, because it would completely throw it off. And like, if you ran towards it and just punched it as hard as you could in the nose, I think that would actually be like, oh shit.
Such a ballsy move, but you might be right.
I think that's the best thing you can do in that situation.
But would it run towards you? Would it be like the classic like Avengers fight? You both run at each other, or would it stop and be like, "Fuck, what's this guy doing?"
Yeah. I think like with like horses and like bears and stuff, that approach would work better. But with a lion, like they can take a hit quite well because like you think about an elephant, and if an elephant would probably charge a lion, but I don't think that'd stop a lion. Still, it would still go for it.
I don't know. I've never seen a lion prepare for a fight. Like, they're always the sneaky bastards who like sneak up and then attack, don't they? Or they're the chasers.
They don't.
Nothing
like
ever attacks a lion.
Mate, I've got it. Let's go.
Just rolls around. Just lays on his belly. Give me belly rub.
I think that would have any lion completely defenseless.
Oh, definitely. That's what you do. That's how you fucking sort out a cat, badly behaving, or just spray it with water. Fuck you.
It's like wolves, right? Because they fight for dominance in their packs, right?
Yeah.
And in order to not kill each other, because they actually do want the other wolf to be alive because they're in the same pack.
Yeah.
But they've got to fight to see who's like the daddy wolf, essentially.
That's a weird dynamic, isn't it?
It's
you
got
really
done,
want to beat them, but you also don't want to kill them because they're your boy.
Exactly. It's just like how men play FIFA, you know? We play FIFA to figure out who is the dominant one
Yeah.
because we don't actually want to physically harm each other. But
Take all your aggression out on FIFA instead.
But to avoid it, what they'll do, like, when they're being, like, pinned down, they'll roll on their back and then show their neck. And they'll be like, okay, you can kill me, but please fucking don't.
Really?
Yeah. And then the other wolf, like, generally will be like, nah, okay, I won't kill you.
Fair.
Which is pretty nuts. And it's a
Ballsy
good
move.
fucking tactic, to be honest.
Yeah. Fucking hell. I'd like to see humans fight like wolves.
What do you mean? Like, on all fours? That's kind of weird, bro.
That's kind of sus, my guy.
Biting each other.
Teeth only.
That's a bit of a weird thing to say, to be honest.
I meant, like, fight for dominance. Like, you got a proper lad group of fucking friends. I'd like to just see the 2 biggest guys fight.
Yeah. Just for no reason. No reason.
Like, not my group of friends. I just want to watch it from afar. I don't want to be involved. I just want to see it happen.
That's the thing with them. Like, humans is different because it's not just like dominance. It's like you have to build like social allegiances and shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because like if you've got loads of humans on one human, they just win.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's like whoever has the most friends wins.
That is true. You can't just fight anymore like you used to be able to.
No, because
like,
other boys will come in. That's
exactly.
it. Like if you fight like a really popular guy, you're fucked.
You're fucking done, mate.
You're screwed.
And then
no
you're
matter
just
how
looking
like,
over your shoulder
tiny
for the
he
rest of
is,
your life.
maybe a tiny lad, maybe you could destroy him in a fight. You're gonna get killed after.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you just don't know when the boys are going to come up and fucking attack you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, so what if we put a lion in
Right.
a fucking ring, right?
Yeah.
and then made it fight a crocodile.
A lion and a crocodile. That's a bit of a rogue mix, that is.
It is, isn't it?
It is, because like, would this be? It'd be in a ring, not in a. There'd be no body of water.
No, because that'd be cheating. But it
Would
also isn't. Well, it's got to be like just a plain ring. So
Surely that's advantage lion because you're in his natural habitat.
well, what if we put it on? Put it in like the school gymnasium. So like quite slippery floors as well. See the lion like running like Scooby-Doo on the floor.
We'll have like obviously like trampolines just about like trampolines.
Yeah, they got the apparatus up.
Big old parachute in the middle of the fucking.
Oh my god.
That's the thing. I think that crocodile gets underneath that parachute, and
Yeah.
then once that happens, it's game over.
Yeah, true. Crocodiles are good at fucking surprise attacks, aren't they? Yeah, all right. Yeah, just a completely fair fight between the two.
Right. Okay. So let's say it's like a pond, and there's
Yeah.
like a bit of desert. So you got like both sides. They can, but they do have to attack each other. They can't just sit and wait.
It's like in Pokemon when they in the Pokemon stadiums when like they have both natural habitats. For Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's winning? Thing is, the crocodile has good defense stats.
That's very true.
But
it's got good attack stats as well, does the crocodile?
only on the clamp down, because apparently if you could like hold a crocodile's mouth shut just like that,
Just with your hands?
yeah, because its up bite is really weak.
But do you reckon a lion's going to do that? Do you reckon a lion's going to go up to it and put its paw on top of the on top of the mouth?
Just shut up. Probably
And
not.
they're quite powerful creatures, of crocodiles. So even if you do that, it could just spin out of it. No, it'd just be able to like wriggle its way.
Yeah, and they've got them fat fucking tails they can whip with.
Yeah, I didn't even think about a tail. That's nothing on a lion. I mean, lion's tail's got nothing on that.
No, and lions have like the claws that they can swipe with, and they've got a massive fucking bite, and they're more agile. But I think we've got to give it to the crocodile, you know?
Mate, when do you see a crocodile hunting a pack?
True.
You don't. You don't like.
Because bad boy can fucking hunt on his own.
Yeah, he doesn't need anyone else. You don't see a single lion take down a gazelle. Actually, I think you do. I think you do see that.
Probably do.
Yeah, I think you see that quite often.
We're not very good with nature, are we?
This isn't Joe Rogan.
I'm giving it to the fucking the crocodile.
Yeah, I think the crocodile.
They're dinosaurs. Of course they're gonna win.
Yeah, they survived for how long? Like, I'm sure they've taken down a few lions. But OG fight.
Mm-hmm.
Hippos versus crocodiles.
Oh, both in the water.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Two water creatures that can operate on land that are both mean motherfuckers.
They're both really quick as well. Did you know that crocodiles are actually really fucking quick?
I didn't know a crocodile, mate, with their tiny little legs.
I know, it's mad, but they are really quick.
They kind of like crawl as well. They're like army guys going beneath wire. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Let me look it up.
pull that up, Jamie.
How fast can a crocodile run? Pull that up, Jamie. I'm guessing that Jamie has much quicker internet than Charlie Clark does.
Mate, Jamie probably already knows how quick a crocodile runs, to be honest.
He doesn't actually have a computer in front of him. He's just full of fucking knowledge. He's like a chaser.
I bet that guy knows so much about animals at this point.
Yeah, definitely. All right. The American crocodile can run 32 kilometers an hour.
32 kilometers, that's pretty good. Now, have a look at hippos.
Okay. 32
I wonder how fast the African crocodile could run.
the African crocodile. What do you reckon they're quicker?
Yeah.
The Nile crocodile. Is that what that is? Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, that's 30 to 35. So
About the same.
quick. How fast can a hippo run? Ooh. Oh, 48 kilometers an hour. So they're quicker.
They're machines. And it's
They are
incredible
quicker.
because they're so fat as well.
Yeah, it's mad. They must have some fucking quads on them.
Yeah, bro. They never miss leg day. Like.
Madness. Yeah, but a hippo would probably win because
Pure mass. I think pure mass alone would take him to victory there. mass and speed. How do they swim, mate? They're like elephants. They're built like elephants. How does that?
I don't know, but that video I sent you the other day of the people in the boat and the hippos were like sort of chasing it.
Oh man,
they were going in the water like dolphins. It was terrifying.
They're quick. They swim so fast, don't they? It's unreal.
So scary.
That was terrifying.
It was. You see that one? I see if I can put it in the video, but I don't know if I'll even find it anymore. But like, see that one go under the water, and then the people in the boat are like, "Fuck, where's he gone?" And then he pops up right next to the boat. Fuck, it's scary.
Mate, they're actual speed machines. They're like the scariest animals. I swear to God.
Yeah,
I think we should reintroduce just fights between animals. Is that immoral?
No, don't be silly. We could do that.
Yeah,
like a Colosseum.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, give them what you could do, right? You chuck the animals in the Colosseum, and you tie the other animal's favorite food to them.
Well, so both of them have the favourite food of the other one attached to it.
Yeah. Actually, an easier way of doing this would just be to chuck, a common food they like in the middle.
So you're really sacrificing 3 animals?
Yeah. That's like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that many. And you have like one of these fights a week, so, it wouldn't be a huge loss of life.
I think that's what they should do. After the Euros, they should change Wembley Stadium into... an animal fighting stadium just for a month and put against each other all the animals that everyone wants to see fight. So like have gorilla versus bear. Everyone wants to know what the actual outcome of that fight would be.
Oh, absolutely, mate. That is a fucking age-old question.
That is, isn't it? Bear. And do we disagree or do we agree on that one?
I think I said gorilla because of how nimble they are.
Yeah, I've said gorilla as well.
Because
so many people say bear.
Punch. They just throw a better punch, to be honest.
Yeah. And they can strength. Bite and jump about all over the shop.
Yeah, their bite is underrated. And they're just pure grip as well. They grip. Like, exactly. A bear can't grip anything.
No, exactly. Like, gorillas have fucking 4 hands, pretty much. They got fucking hands for feet, haven't they?
They're literally like
Bears are all
Captain
legs.
America.
They're the Dorito body boys.
And bears are more like... I don't even know, mate. I don't like Mike Tyson. No, Tyson Fury before he got back in shape, which was still quite a dangerous creature, to be honest.
Bears can run quick, though.
Really?
Yeah,
well, they go on all fours,
34 miles an hour.
Yeah, what about gorillas? How fast can a gorilla run? Mate, a bear can't run as fast as a hippo.
It can. I was doing kilometers an hour. It's quicker than a hippo, I think. Yeah, 56 kilometers an hour is a bear.
Yeah, fair.
And 40 kilometers is a gorilla. So
40 kilometers.
Bears are quicker.
Jesus Christ, mate, that's quick.
Bears are quick, but they're not trying to run away.
How are they so quick?
I don't know. Animals are way quicker than I thought they were. I thought, like, if I see a bear in the wild, I might be able to outrun it, but definitely not. Might be able to climb a tree.
That's a good point.
But yeah, they should just shove animals in Wembley Stadium together and just see who wins.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. Like, it's kind of a mad idea. I like it.
It is, and like the vegans wouldn't be very happy about it.
No, they'd be eating vegan food the whole time though. You could, like, during their training, you could give them like broccoli and stuff. And for every animal you kill, you artificially manufacture another animal. So stem cells. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. You could get like the mums to have a baby first, so that at least we're not making any animals extinct here.
And then you rip that baby away from the mother, train it in a camp for 5 years, put it in one corner of Wembley Stadium up against another well-trained animal.
Yeah, we'll like raise it for like a pig for slaughter, but it'll be like a pig for fighting instead. Like, I want to see a pig versus a goat. Who's going to win that?
That's a good one. I think cat versus dog as well. Cat versus dog. That's an age-old one.
Well, I think most dogs would win because they're bigger, aren't they?
Yeah, it depends on the dog. Depends on the dog, I guess. You'd have to go against like a Shih Tzu, like a Shih Tzu versus a cat.
Yeah, like keep the size the same.
Yeah. The same weight class. You still have weight divisions.
So elephant's just not allowed to fight anyone.
Or a really fat hippo. Like.
Yeah, or a fucking rhino. Elephant versus rhino would be a good fight.
You could do elephant versus like 2, just like 4 lions.
Yeah. Well, I think elephant would fucking die then.
I don't know. 4 lions. I think it'd take 4 lions.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What about 3 lions on a shirt?
Na, 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 na.
And it's time for the questions game.
Okay. Okay, I've got quite a good one for this.
Okay.
Right, so you're going to be Gareth Southgate, but he's actually trained a lion rather than the England football team. And I'll be the head of Peter, which are the animal loving guys.
All right.
Trying to argue this against the morality of it.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So what leads you to believe that this is a good idea?
Can't you tell it'd be amazing?
Do you really think your lion's going to win?
Who the fuck's going to beat my lions?
How is this moral?
Does it matter?
Did you not rip it away from the mother at birth?
Isn't that better than ripping it from the wild?
Do you like to rip a lot?
What?
We got him! We got him!
What does that mean? We got him, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear.
Oh, days. Thank you for everyone for listening. I was going to say getting involved then. I was like, no one's getting involved.
Get involved, guys. Come on. Just talk to us and we won't listen.
Yeah, we're friendly, but don't bite. But yeah, no, thank you everyone for listening. It's been a hell of a ride. Get lost.
Get lost on air. Welcome to Get Lost. Get Lost on Air.